Hey, gang. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and welcome to another edition of Doc's Holiday Schlock, where it's a review of the movie God Told Me To. Not watch this movie, I mean, that's just the name of the movie. This one is about a detective named Peter who's on the case of what seems to be a string of people going around just taking people out. So the first guy he gets a chance to go talk to, he talks to him for a little bit. And when he asked him why on earth was he doing this from the top of a water tower, he can pretty much figure out what he was doing. He said, God told me to, and then off he goes. And Peter wakes up. But trust me, the whole movie's not a dream. Thank God. So, no pun intended. So then more of the same old stuff keeps happening. People are just, all of a sudden, just taking out people left and right. And then eventually, it happens to a police officer at a St. Patrick's Day parade. And his final words before he leaves this world is, God told me to. In fact, it seems like those are the words of pretty much everybody Peter goes to talk to before they pass away. They say, God told me to, and yeah. So Peter dives into this case, trying to figure out what the heck is going on, what is happening, and everything like that. And he gets some information from, I can't remember who the guy was, who tells him that one night he picked up a woman who was apparently abducted by aliens. Then he goes talk to another guy who told him... Yeah, he talks to one guy who told him... Yeah. Anyway, he does some more investigating of his own, and he finds out that he was adopted, and his real mother was, or is, at an old folks' home, or a nursing home, whatever you want to call it. And it seems like that his mom and this other woman have a sort of connection to each other, the woman that was abducted by the aliens, because apparently the aliens caused both women to have immaculate births. Yeah. So Peter goes to confront, I can't believe I'm saying this, Alien Jesus. And the movie pretty much ends with him going to confront him one more time. And by the way, the guy's name is Bernard. And he finds out he's supposed to be kind of like his brother or something like that. Anyway, Bernard wants Peter to help him create a brand new race of these maniacs. But Peter says, no way. Bernard causes the building that they're in to collapse in on him. And then Peter is talked to by reporters later on. And they asked him, why did he do it? And he says twice, you guessed it, God told me to. The movie stars Tony LoBianco, probably mispronouncing that, I'm sorry about that. Richard Lynch, who you might know from many, many movies like Invasion USA and Puppet Master 3. And you're not going to believe me on this one, but it's true. He's in a small part in this movie. Andy Lotka from Taxi Kaufman. He played a police officer who did all this because God told him to. So why did this movie suck? Oh, man. Well, this is from Larry Cohen, who's known for his really bad schlocky movies, and apparently the movie was considered to be so controversial when it came out that it did not run on TV, and after watching it, I can kind of see why. It was pretty bad. The movie is also known as God Told Me to Kill and Demon, and I think either way, this movie was not really going to go much anywhere at the box office. It's goofy, it's silly, it's pretty stupid, and again, just thinking about that, I couldn't help myself, because I'm just like, wow. Because apparently Bernard, aka Alien Jesus, somehow was able to make people go out and just do all these terrible, terrible things. And I'm thinking to myself, that really makes no sense. Of course, and again, this movie didn't either. I mean, the movie pretty much opens up with people just being taken out left and right. And it's like, wow, you really want to start the movie off that way? Okay. It is, again, it's pretty bad, and it's the only movie I could find to try to review for St. Patrick's Day, because I looked and looked and looked, and this movie came up, and all the reviews on it I read was, it's pretty bad, and it is. There's a glowing light in the movie that might hurt your eyes if you watch it. There are times where you can't hardly see a doggone thing, and as far as gore goes, there's not much of it in here, and it seemed like most of the budget went to Bernard's. I'm not even going to give that part away, but it was really, really weird looking. But there you guys have it, a review of God Told Me To. Hope you guys are having an awesome St. Patrick's Day, and hope you guys find a 4-leaf clover, or maybe a pot of chocolate gold coins. That'd be pretty cool. Of course, and if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And if you got a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that nobody told you to watch, but you did anyway and you regretted it later, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome St. Patrick's Day. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.